Hello, good day everyone. Melanie Nelson here. I want to talk today a little bit about goal setting. Here, let me take my sunglasses off. It's a beautiful day here in Florida and I am enjoying it. All right, hence not a whole lot of makeup, but I don't care because here's what happened today. And this is actually quite funny considering the topic. There was a water main break a couple doors down, and so they shut down the water today before I was able to take a shower. But I had on my calendar that I would record this dang video, and it was a goal and I am going to accomplish it. And part of accomplishing that goal is not really needing your approval as to how I look today. So this is me. All right, so goal setting. Why do some people have such a hard time with this? And I believe there's a couple obstacles people face when setting goals. One is this subconscious feeling of, oh my gosh, measuring stick. Especially women, we are so used to feeling like we're not measuring up in some way. We're not pretty enough, we're not skinny enough, we're not fit enough, we're not this enough, we're not smart enough, we're not desirable enough. Whatever the case might be, women definitely feel a lot of this constantly throughout our lives. Men definitely in their own way also feel this. And in school, you know, you raised your hand, and if you didn't get the answer right, holy smokes, were you like, you know, I mean, you were like back in the day a dunce cap, you know, these types of concepts of punishing mistakes or not measuring up. And there's lots of ways that in the traditional school system we feel this growing up. We feel the measuring stick constantly, whether it's academic or sports or that kind of thing. So then as an adult, and we're getting into this world of creating success or creating something different, or, you know, whether it's business or weight loss or whatever your goals are, setting goals means that you're suddenly putting yourself to the measuring stick again. So it can create a subconscious barrier for you. So keep that in mind. Here's how I got over that. It's my measuring stick. Okay? It's not somebody else's. It's not somebody else's. All right, so they're my goalposts, and I can move them if I want. I can create a touchdown if I want, and if I don't, then guess what? I get to move the goalposts a little down the field and know that it's gonna happen in a week, or it's gonna happen in a month, or maybe it's a year out instead. I don't know, but they're my goalposts. They're my measuring sticks, so I don't have to worry about this idea of external measuring sticks, which we so often deal with in our lives. But then, oh my gosh, then, okay, so it's my measuring stick, and now I have a fear of failure. Now I don't, you know, I don't want to fail at my own measuring stick. And here's the thing. You have to continue to swing the bat if you want to hit a home run. And isn't that just the case with anything in life? And so remembering those principles on a daily basis so that you can move towards your goals. Every day is a swing at the bat. Every moment is a choice to swing the bat. And that's what creates success. So the key to this, if you really want to move forward, if you're really ready, is creating some accountability in your life. Find someone that you respect and become accountable to them. Create an accountability group or a mastermind group or a fast track group of people who are moving in the same direction of you. It doesn't even have to be that they're involved in the same company or they're on your corporate team. It could be just people who are really motivated and committed like you are, and you're accountable to each other. And that is a powerful way to stay accountable to your goals. Now, there are two types of goals that two types of goals, but also two types of people. There are people who respond really, really well to a realistic goal. That means you look at that goal and you say, I can do that. No problem. I can do that in my sleep. And so you feel like it's possible, and you go to work and it's amazing. That's gonna cause other people who maybe more respond to the holy crap scare the poop out of your goals. Okay? So the people that respond to this type of goal will typically look at this type of goal and go, whatever. Because this type of person responds to a challenge, is motivated by the fact that they may not even be able to make it, and so they're gonna go to work. They're gonna go, holy buckets, it's so big, I'm not sure I can get there, so I better get to work. I better get to work. And they go to work. So they're motivated by the challenge, okay? Whereas people who need realistic goals, they're completely shut down by a goal like this, okay? They don't want a goal like that. A goal like that will shut them down. They will take zero action, okay? So which one are you? And maybe in some cases, depending on the area, you might be a blend of both. Right? So in fitness, maybe I'm more realistic, and in business, I'm more like this. What are you, which are you, and in which categories? And it's really easy to find out. Set some goals. Find out what your response is. You can feel it in your body and in your heart. Okay? And then set your goals accordingly. Have someone help you if you have problems setting goals. Again, accountability. Somebody who knows, somebody who maybe has made it in that specific arena. You know, I have a friend who just did a bodybuilding competition. She'd never done one before. She set goals and was accountable to 2 coaches who had already done it. So she was accountable to people who knew what the smack they were doing. That's kind of important, you know? And so set your goals accordingly with accountability with some people who've been there before. And you will know, if you don't already, which kind of goal works for you, which kind of goal moves you forward, the realistic goal or the goal, right? All right, so part 2 of this video series, folks, is how to set effective goals. Even if they're realistic goals or even if they're pie in the sky goals, how do you actually set realistic goals so they're not just hopes, wishes, and prayers? You have an action plan. So that's coming up next. See you soon.